Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnaz.
And today in action figure news, it's been a minute. We're going to kind of keep this focused, so we're only going to really be talking about Godzilla, X Plus, and NECA. But moving on to Godzilla, for S6 MonsterArts, the 1989 is officially announced. It's going up for pre-order soon. Problem is, also my nose is really itchy now that we started actually talking about things.
It would explain why Steve's so hyper.
It's all that caffeine that's really starting to wear down for me from work. But the thing that bothers me is that he's going to be like $90.
He's like one of the most expensive with no accessories.
Right? Like outside of like exclusives? Like some of the exclusives starting to get pricey, but it hurts because I got to buy it. And I think that's the thing. They know we're going to pay the price. Especially since the 89 is a very popular suit. And they just put out the Biollante, so you got the Biollante. You kind of need the Godzilla to go with it.
So you're going to pay the overpriced by $30 figure.
Oh, 20. Probably like $20 too much. I would like to have seen it more like the 70-ish range.
60 for no accessories, man.
Well, the King of the Monsters 67.
Yeah.
So I was hoping it was going to be about the same price.
Yeah.
But, no, they upcharged it. Now I'm going to have to import it, so it's going to be even more money. Because gotta get it soon for views. But I'm excited for it, though. It's just, I don't know how if most people would need it if you already have the triple K with the light up feature. Because, like, that guy, I'm going to probably say is going to be still, like, better looking overall. Just because it's the size and just you have more detail. Plus, it has lights and sounds, which is cool.
I guess we'll see when it comes in.
Yeah, because the Triple K has been my replacement for the X Plus to go with my X Plus Biollante because I kind of like the size.
Yeah.
Because Biollante just looks massive next to it. And I'm kind of curious, I guess, to see how the scale is supposed to look with the 89. But other than that, that's the only MonsterArts news that we've had. No any news of if they're doing the Mecha Godzilla or any more stuff for King of the Monsters, which is a bit of a bummer. Because with the movie coming out pretty much in a couple days as a recording of this, I would think they would have already announced something, but they might be waiting till the movie, right when the movie comes out, be like, and Mecha Godzilla, because people have probably seen it. But for X Plus, there's two ones I want to talk about in particular. The Kraken from Jason and the Argonauts is up for pre-order. It's a monster of a figure. I think it bothers me that it's only like a little over 30 centimeters, but the thing's a little over $400. And that's because it's like, it's going to take up a table.
No.
The thing is gigantic.
No,
not height-wise, but just mass.
You can't justify that price. Get the f*** out of here.
I think it's cool. The problem is I never really cared for the movie that much. And the pose, for me, is a little off-putting. I'm not a big fan of the way it's posed. So far, like I said, with the Harryhausen's, like, they're cool. I like the 1 million years BC stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't really need it. Beast is so far the only one I've seen that I'm like, okay, I kind of have to pick that thing up. Yeah, that's about it. Like, I know my wife wants to get Gwanji.
Why?
When that comes out. Valley of Gwanji?
Yeah, why?
Because she likes the movie.
Which
is funny because, like, I currently have an Allosaurus sitting at my house right now, but that's for fixing somebody. She doesn't want that, but she wants Gwanji, which, like, looks-wise isn't that different. But because it's Gwanji, that makes it more important.
I love that movie, Jenna Loves Diamonds, but that don't mean I'm going to get the butt plug from that movie. Just saying.
He's not going to get it because he already has it.
Speaking of getting it, April 1st comes in this big box. It says, I think, 8 or 9 Godzilla figures in there that I ordered. The mystery bootleg lot figures comes in.
That'll be interesting.
So the ones that we got to smash, you know? So we'll see what's inside of April 1st.
Sweet. So wait for my Spawn. Actually, talking about Spawn, because my buddy's got his Kickstarter ones in. He didn't get a tracking number, so I'm kind of hoping it just shows up tomorrow at the mail post office so I can live stream because I really want it. And now they showed that they're going to be doing a Violator from the newer comics, so they're doing like beefy, jacked up Violator.
I seen that actually.
It looks sweet. I'm actually really pumped. It's like I haven't really been that excited for a McFarlane figure in a bit, like the Kickstarter stuff, but now I'm kind of like more annoyed at it than anything, which I get, circumstances, COVID, yada yada, but it's just like a little frustrating.
Well, they're talking about doing the new Spawn movie. You know who should play the Violator, right? Danny DeVito. He'd be perfect for it.
What was wrong with John Leguizamo?
I don't know. Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Then yeah, that's
special. Yeah, I was gonna say. To be honest, he's probably to be honest, like for that movie, the casting was great.
I'm not saying
there's some debatable things in that movie, but the casting was great for that movie. Like everything was pretty much on point. Outside of that, like we talked about before, but they showed off some other stuff. It's just nice knowing that like that Violator that they were not the one that they had in the video, but at least they're like making one.
Yeah,
to go along with it, which is cool. For NECA stuff, first and foremost, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They have announced that they're going to be doing an Ultimate Shredder from Secret of the Ooze. Not Super Shredder, but regular Shredder.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. They already teased some images, so he's going to have like the giant dandelions, which is pretty neat.
I thought that was weird.
Personally, it's the one I'm the more excited one about, because I always thought that Shredder just looked cooler.
You don't like the Shadow one?
Well, Shadow one's cool, but I mean just like in terms of like Shredders in general, I like the saw blade hat look. I always thought it was really cool. Like Super Shredder, man. But
I think that's funny about that design is I just feel like they just gluing some parts together and called it a day, and it just came out great.
Well, that's what it was. He got crushed in a garbage compactor. Then they kind of just like fix things, you know? Like his face, and it's cool that the toy's gonna like have like the scars on the face and stuff. Like it's not just like they slapped a new helmet on like the old face and called it a day, because that's for the most part all they really needed to do. So that's sweet. My voice just cracked. I hit puberty finally.
About damn time.
I know, right? Maybe Jessica will finally love me. Anyways, probably the thing I'm most excited about is The Thing. See the segue? We transition beautifully into the next section of the news because they are doing a McCready from The Thing.
That's kind of
sad. So we're
sad.
getting a Kurt Russell figure.
It's kind of sad that I want that thing.
I want it hard. Like, I hope, and this is the one thing that they haven't really, like, we're going to talk about in a second, but they already announced they're doing a bunch of figures. This one, they haven't stated that they're going to be doing more things, but this is the one line that they've done that I want everything.
While he's talking, I'm trying to see if there's anything else on Ami.
Fine. But looks great. Pretty accurate from the movie. It's just, I hope, like, we get, like, because they've already got the rights to do, what's his name? The guy that was Childs. He did the voice of Spawn. His name is slipping my mind right now.
I know who you're talking about, yeah.
But they did They Live. So like they already have likeness rights for him. So I can see them doing Childs. And then hopefully we get some of the other characters. But I really want them to do the alien creatures from the movie. And specifically the ones we never got from McFarlane. And also specifically in scale. You know how awesome it would be to get in scale thing creatures? Like the dog alien.
Why is this over $200?
Because it's quarter scale. She's like 1.5 feet tall, dude. She's expensive. He's looking at bunny figures.
Beast. Well, it's the number one thing on Ami right now. It's a Beast-style Fairy Tale Lucy.
Yeah.
And it's over $200.
Yeah, because they're big. You had the Ryuko from Kill la Kill. She's same scale.
But I didn't pay $200 for her.
No, they're like about $200. You paid, well, yeah, I think you paid like $150 at the time. They've gone up a little.
Oh.
Like my Ryoko was, she was like 2. She was a little over 2. I think, well, no, that's a lie. I think she was $190 plus shipping. So she was a little over 2. But they're sweet. I still kind of want the Reptilia. But yeah, moving back to the thing, dog alien would be sweet. Even the one guy with like the really long hands would be kind of a cool figure.
As sad as this sounds, I would want like the diorama display of like the dog getting sucked in, you know?
Well, yeah, well, it'd be sweet because you have like the giant like flower mouth thing in the corner.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. And then you have like flamethrower things. Oh, don't even have to give me a diorama. I'll make it myself. Just give me the things to make the parts. That'd be great. Because you can also do like the another cool one would be the one from the interrogation scene where he has like the giant mouth.
Or it just opens up like an...
Yeah, and he like bites onto him. Like that'd be a sweet figure.
So many.
And then like the ones from the McFarlane line, like doing those in more of a scale would be awesome as well. Like there's a lot of possibilities, and then we could also just go into the prequel movie or some of those. Like be just as equally cool. Like I'd be even down for that. And then probably the one thing that everybody is super excited about, like it's just blowing up my Facebook. We were talking about it on Discord. My favorite thing is me and my buddy Joe were talking about it. Like literally the day before, I'd be like, "Oh man, it'd be cool that if NECA did like gargoyle figures." And then it was just like the next day they got announced. They were like, "Is Facebook listening to us again?"
It is. It's scary.
I felt like because it was just like we talked about it. They just showed up in my feed. Usually it's because Facebook is trying to communicate with us, and I don't like it, and I'm scared.
I kind of want this cuteness.
Oh, the Godzilla Puppet Bandai vinyls?
Yeah.
I was thinking about ordering them because I just think it's neat. I haven't seen any of the actual stuff they're from because I think they're YouTube videos. But they're cool.
Yeah, they are. That's actually kind of cool.
I've been debating on it.
Makes you feel better. They're only $10, Steve.
They're not... Well, it's Bandai vinyls. They're not usually that expensive when they first come out anyways. But anyways, they are doing gargoyle figures. They're starting with Goliath, which looks amazing. Not quite show accurate.
I did notice that.
They're definitely a little more stylized. Like, he's definitely... Like, he was jacked in the original series, but he's not as jacked. I don't think they're very big, to be fair.
He's only $4.
Do you want me to order them?
Hells yeah. They'll get views, believe it or not.
Oh, man, I wouldn't doubt it. I just haven't seen the stuff, so I don't know what to talk about. Like, I'd have to...
All three of them are $20.
I'd have to research them. Fine, I'll order them when we get done talking.
Yeah, movie monster series.
There'll be an image. Don't worry about it. Arnaz will have to find that one. I didn't save that image. But
Focus.
anyways, they've been talking about doing... They already got 5 other figures for this lined up. And they're going to do more. And the best thing about it is they're not going to be exclusives.
You know what the cool
That was the thing I was scared of. Is going to be like the Turtles.
Are you noticing a trend here? Next thing is going to be the mummies alive. Gargoyles, mummies alive. And then what comes after that, Steve?
I don't remember. Like I know Mummies
Saturday
Alive,
morning
but I don't
cartoons.
remember Mummies Alive.
It was Street Sharks, man.
Street Sharks should actually be pretty
Street
sweet.
Sharks, come on. That is the greatest thing ever about Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh, you can do Extreme Dinos.
Dinos
It's literally
too,
the same thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they I think they had like crossover stuff.
Because it's literally like how the lineup was. It was like the mummies, the gargoyles, and the street sharks.
You know, it'd be kind of like a thing I'd almost like to see NECA do is something like a Mighty Max.
What the hell would you want with Mighty Max?
Oh, I liked them as a kid. Like they were like the boys' version of Polly Pockets.
Yeah.
I kind of like to see like how NECA would kind of go about that, like with all the accessories and maybe making the little guys posable. They go inside the heads and stuff like that'd be kind of a cool thing. But no, I'll live with gargoyles.
Guys,
they're doing gargoyles. The only other thing I would want them to do is Starship Troopers. If they would just do Starship Troopers, my life would be complete for NECA. I would need them to make nothing else. I would like to, if anything, I would have liked them to keep making like Pacific Rim stuff. Would have been great. Like, I'm okay with the Godzilla line dying. Especially, I think the best thing is, like, all the people complain about Godzilla line dying, but since the Godzilla line has died, Turtles has exploded, we're getting gargoyles. And I hate to say it, but Goliath looks better than any of the Godzilla figures that have come out.
But can you figure out how much they had to pay for the rights for the Godzilla? Now that that's gone, they can pick up like 5-6 cheaper lines And probably make more money
on
them.
Well, that's gross because, like, how much do they have to pay Disney to get gargoyles?
Probably nothing.
Probably do a little bit because the popularity's up a bit because it's on Disney Plus now.
Well, yeah, Disney was like, what the hell is gargoyles? Just here. Take it.
It's just like my pocket lit. Here you go. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like any other like really popular like Saturday morning cartoons that like is reasonable for them to do.
Street Sharks, I'm telling you.
Well, Street Sharks would be cool.
Mommy's Alive.
It'd be like telling me we need like Cadillac and dinosaur figures. It's just dinosaurs and girls in short skirts, or short outfits.
I can't remember what else used to be on those mornings.
I'm trying to think of like what I like really liked.
I know there was Pokemon, quite a bit. There was Digimon.
That's not anime. There's a lot of like stuff that was like anime that I never really put two and two together. That was anime when I was a kid.
What else we got?
I lost my train of thought now.
We're talking about gargoyles. What's the next figure?
We're talking about gargoyles. Gremlins. Gizmo's getting his car.
There's that.
Super excited about that. And then it's pretty much just anime stuff at that point. Which I'm excited about the pop-up parades in specific because they're doing Kill la Kill. So Mako's getting a new figure.
You ordered that one for me, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Got two of those. The new Inuyasha series. I forget the name, but it's the one following the kids. Each of them also have their own pop-up parades. I kind of want to get it, but I haven't invested myself enough in the show to really merit.
I've seen few episodes, and it's like, take me back to old Inuyasha. It was so much better than this.
The first few episodes were kind of slow.
But yeah, I watched like the first 3 episodes, and I was like, no, thank you.
Right, but that was kind of the thing with Inuyasha. Like, there was points in Inuyasha, it was really good, and then you have those episodes where you're just like, oh god, kids, come on. So, like, I have fond memories of Inuyasha, but it definitely wanes.
You mean like the Slime Monster, where it took like 13 episodes to get to the exciting part?
Yeah, kind of.
Waited 13 weeks for him to massacre.
At least, like, it's interesting because of the world building. But it definitely could have maybe been sped up a little bit, you know?
A little bit. That could have cut out 8 episodes. I would have been happy.
Right.
I don't give two shits about half of those people.
Nah, I think right now, currently, with all the animes, kind of like the seasons are ending, I'm really sad that Jujutsu Kaisen is the season finale happened. And I'm just like, but it needs to keep going. It's so good.
I haven't seen it, and that's one of the shows I'm waiting to finish, and then I can binge watch it.
The fight scenes are really good.
Yep.
I've been very pleasantly surprised with that anime.
Did you see that Quintuplets or whatever it's called? It has another season.
Yeah, I want to watch it, but it always bothers me when animes, when the art style shifts pretty drastically between each of the seasons. Like, Attack on Titan's been fine for me.
Well, like Attack on Titan shifts
because I think the thing that helps me is because of the age gap that happened. Yeah. So, like, the detail isn't really off looking at me.
Well, this anime literally takes off like maybe a day later, and dramatic changes like whoosh.
Yeah, it's like just like the thighs got smaller and stuff. And
like Attack on Titan, one of the key things was like their eyes. They changed a lot of things in all the art style, but they always kept the same eyes for them,
Yeah.
So, but this one, they just changed everything. Like, they somehow got skinnier within a day and thinner and...
Yeah, it's kind of like, what's another anime? Is The Promised Neverland?
Yeah. Same thing.
Love the first season. Second season, like, the art style didn't change, but, like... The pacing is just so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I've read a little bit of the mangas, and they definitely have missed some things. Because, like, there was, like, I don't know, you seen the first season?
Yeah.
Did you watch the second season?
Yeah, I started watching it.
Okay, I won't remember.
Oh, go for it. I stopped. I don't like it.
Norman's back.
How?
He didn't get eaten. He got sent to a lab, and he escaped with other humans. So now they're gonna kill all the demons with the serum that they found. And that's where I left off. And I'm just like, like, nothing's explained. He's just kind of here. I got this serum that could kill everything. We're gonna go test it. Oh no, but I don't want to kill the demons. Give me a time to go find the demon. Well, but now there's the one demon actually can't die from it. So now we got problems with this thing that just magically showed. I don't know.
Figure news. What else we got?
The Konosuba Papa Parade. There was a Megumin in the winter outfit. Aqua is now up for pre-order too, so I'm gonna pre-order that because that means we're gonna get a Darkness too. So then I got all three. So then when Christmas comes around, they can sit by the tree.
You disappoint me, Steve.
I disappoint myself. And I think that was it for anime stuff.
That's it. Period. Thank you guys for watching.
If you guys have watched Redo of Healer, there's statues for that, which made me laugh. I almost want one of them.
I almost want to buy that platform or pay the $10 a month so I can watch the Redo Healer.
It's such a bad anime.
But I don't know if it's edited or unedited on their platform. The HI whatever is like.
Yeah, like I tried watching. It's weird because like I watched the entire series of Interspecies Reviewer and laughed and I enjoyed that anime. I feel dirty watching Redo of Healer and I don't like. It's weird because they're both literally just anime porn at this point. But I was okay watching one. The problem was you couldn't get it on anywhere, so I literally watched it on Pornhub. To be able to watch the episodes because I'm invested now and it was also like one of the only places to really find it, especially unedited. And then Redo of Healer, I'm just like I
just don't watch it.
Yeah.
I will suggest a lot of animes for you guys to watch.
I mainly watched it just because I like hearing all the talk about it. So I'm like, I guess I'll check it out. And I'm like, no, like if you guys like to hear our thoughts on the animes, we can go a little bit more in depth on it. For you guys that were interested in the anime stuff when we used to talk about that. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. So help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye-bye.